Hi, and welcome to our presentation on why to work with a recruiter, brought to you by Flagstaff Ed. Formerly MRI Flagstaff, we've been recruiting in the education space for over 20 years. We put together this presentation for you to learn more about our company and what to expect when you work with us. So let's meet our team. We work collaboratively in our office, so when you work with Flagstaff Ed, you get the experience and support of our whole team. Brian, Nikki, Johnny, and Vanessa. So let's talk about the basics of recruiting. Job searching can be fun. It's exciting to think about the future and how your past experiences have prepared you to take the next step in your career. One of the reasons to work with a recruiter is that not all open positions are posted on job boards. Some companies only post open roles on their websites, and others rely strictly on third-party sourcing agencies like Flagstaff Ed to find candidates. If you choose to not work with a recruiter, you're missing out on opportunities by relying on job search websites. Another reason to work with Flagstaff Ed is we're with you for the long term. We don't just toss out your resume if an offer doesn't pan out immediately. Instead, we keep you on our radar for future positions. Did you know that using a recruiter doesn't cost you anything? We're paid by the employer. Most importantly, we are 100% confidential. We will never send your information to a company or talk about you as a candidate without your permission. When we send your information to a manager, you'll know. Another reason to work with a recruiter is that we get to know you. At Flagstaff Ed, we invest time to get to know you as a person and a candidate. We want to thoroughly understand your background and what you're looking for in your next role. When we send your resume to a company, we will include additional information that will highlight your accomplishments and experience and separate you from other applicants. And remember, we only send your information with your knowledge and permission. Our goal is to match you with a job that fits your personality and is an environment in which you will thrive. We know the companies and what they're looking for, and we can suggest you even if there isn't a formal opening. And remember, because we take the time to get to know you and have you tagged in our system, when the right opening comes along, it's likely that your resume will surface and we will be able to call and share an exciting opportunity with you. We pride ourselves at Flagstaff Ed on getting to know you and getting to know the companies we work with. If a hiring manager has any hesitation around your experience, we can advocate for you. We're not just a source of candidates for the companies we work with, but are often trusted advisors when it comes to candidate selection. We know a lot of people in the education industry. We've been recruiting in this space for over 20 years. In the last 20 years, we've developed relationships with hundreds of companies and thousands of managers and senior level executives, some who we even placed in their current roles. These relationships benefit you in multiple ways. We get access to roles you won't find anywhere else. We can help your resume stand out because we have a relationship with the manager. Our relationships with companies allow us to know exactly what they are looking for in a candidate. We can give you details about the business that you can't learn from a job description or a website. And remember, at Flagstaff Ed, we're constantly thinking of you, the candidate, and the companies we work with, and how to bring the two together. Another great reason to work with us at Flagstaff Ed is that we help you prep for interviews. When we present you to a company, we're telling our partner that we've gotten to know you and we think you'd be a great fit for their opening. We want you to be successful in the interview process, so we're with you every step of the way. We will provide feedback on your resume to help sell you. We will write an introduction to the company about why we think you're a great fit. And we share your sales success. When you score an interview, we will prepare you by making sure you know the wants and desires of the hiring manager so you can highlight specific things during your conversation. And not only do we prep you for every interview you have, but we also debrief with you as well. We are your partners and we want a good match for you. It helps us in the future to keep matching great companies with great candidates. And we only get paid when you get hired. We care about placing candidates that will satisfy our clients. Working with Flagstaff Ed can save you time. Our job is to find candidates. We are in the market hunting full-time. By using us, you split the workload, plus no more cutting and pasting your resume into those awful online forms. We know what jobs are out there, and we spend a lot of time working to match them with qualified candidates. Recruiters also spend a ton of time making connections through databases, phone calls, and face-to-face networking. By using Flagstaff Ed during your job search, your network grows exponentially. When you work with us, you don't have to wonder, did the company receive my online application? Did somebody even review my information? We have direct access to the hiring manager and will submit your information to them directly, rather than an HR inbox. When you send a resume to an HR department, you rely on that document to be considered for a job. If Flagstaff Ed thinks you're a good fit for the client, you have someone in your corner. We will communicate with you every step of the way to let you know what's happening in the process. We win when you're placed in a great role. By working with Flagstaff Ed, you're building a long-term partner who knows you and your future goals. We can help with your next step when you're ready. In over 20 years, we have placed candidates 2 or 3 times as they have built their career. So now that you know what to expect when you work with a recruiter, let's work together. Please connect with us online by our website, flagstaffed.com, or you can find us on LinkedIn or Twitter at Flagstaff Ed to schedule a phone appointment so we can get to know you.